Now, this past July 4th, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan gave a command to the United States president. Hopefully he was listening. He gave several commands. I'm just going to mention one. He said, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, try to keep yourself out of war. Just a statement in passing, but clear enough. Why? Because the baseless wars of the synagogue of Satan destroys the future of the United States and other nations, of course. Well, President Trump can boast that he has kept the U.S. from venturing into new wars. And he has also decreased the presence of U.S. soldiers in the long-standing theaters of war, the wars that Joseph Biden was a big proponent of, which is all of them. So it's no wonder that the talking heads, when President Trump talks about bringing troops home to their families, they want to cry, he's going to hurt our national security. All the way over in Afghanistan, in Iraq, which is shredded, over in Libya, which is torn to pieces. Look at Syria, shredded. How is in the United States? That's 9,000 miles away. How is our security threatened? Or is it the security of the big global oil people or the few rich families that are using the U.S. military to take drugs out of Afghanistan and sell them to your daughters and sons in rural areas? So now you have an epidemic of all these drug addictions. We got one common enemy: the synagogue of Satan and the politicians who work for them, and it's nearly all of them. So no one can be a lifetime political pundit of the synagogue of Satan, referring to Joseph Biden, and not seek to do the bidding of these satanic families. So this is the danger that Joseph Biden presents. Now let's continue from the previous article that I mentioned. It states, today many people remember Iraq. Some have a clue about Ukraine, but Serbia, which preceded them, is off the radar screen of most Americans. To recap, as a senator in the 1990s, Joe Biden was one of the most militant advocates of U.S. military action against Serbs during the breakup of the Yugoslav Federation, first in Croatia, 1991 to 95, then in Bosnia, 1992 to 95, and then in Serbia's province of Kosovo, 1998 to 1999. As has been said about others like Hillary Clinton and the late John McCain, Biden evidently has never met a war he didn't like. Along with Hillary, in 2003, Biden helped to whip Senate Democrat votes for the Bush-Cheney Iraq war, which was a disaster, as we know. So you're dealing with a long-standing warmonger, or a tool for the warmongers. Again, his record is sufficient. And this is only a snapshot of the warmongering antics under Joseph Biden's leadership when he was senator.